You know, they say history repeats itself, and I'm beginning to see that that is a fact. Not that I didn't know that before because it's obvious. But when I was a kid, and by the way, this history we're going to refer to is totally unimportant and irrelevant to the evolvement of mankind. But when I was a kid, when I was a youngin', you know, like every kid, I had my action figures, my toys, whatever. Still do. But Madballs, man, they just were these cool,
gross,
big testicles. That,
all right.
That yeah, they were cool, gross. I mean, I love monsters. I love horror. And as a young kid,
the 80s
I remember
were the
80s
time.
Were the time for weird, strange, gross toys, comics, what have you, you know. And I remember walking into my local Walmart and seeing this weird, bizarre thing staring back at me, and it was this guy. Slobulus is his name, right?
Tilt him up a little bit, yeah.
It was this little fucker right here.
This is
and yeah, I bought him, but recently
not this one.
Well, yeah, not this one. I bought the original one, and I remember it came with this toxic stink that would not leave your hands or the room you opened it in for like weeks. But it was cool, man. And you know,
even if you were dying slightly every day.
Every time I would play with it, it would you know, kill me a little. My lungs were being destroyed. But recently you informed me that they have been re-released.
Yes.
And you got into them, and lo and behold, you've bought like every fucking single one ever.
Yeah.
Mostly.
So
but tell us a little something about them.
Of course, the original ones that you spoke of were released in 1985 by Amtoy, who was owned by American Greetings.
American Greetings. So you could get like a
card,
a nice greeting card for your mom, or this,
an orb.
That's awesome.
Now I am throwing some facts in this one because we recently got called out for not having facts.
Yeah, our reviews were called horrible because you know, Stretch Armstrong. Look, folks, we go for a comedic angle here.
Yeah,
this is not a legit review, but we'll go a little legit here.
There'll probably be some testicle references, but
there's definitely gonna be.
I'll throw some facts in.
Yeah, there's gonna be some factoids in there.
Not many. There's only like 4. Anyway, that was the original run, and I think it only lasted 2 or 3 series. I'm already starting to get things wrong, boys.
Yeah, nice.
But it was later revived in 2007. It went from 2007 to 2008. I had some of those by Art Asylum.
Oh, cool.
I had 2 of them. I had Skullface.
Were those foam too?
Yes, they were. They were slightly smaller than these. They were more detailed than the current ones, which we'll get to right now. And they were a lot softer. But I had 2 of them. I had Hornhead and Skullface. My dog ate Hornhead, and then 7 or 10 years later, however long it's been, my other dog ate Skullface.
So we've established that dogs like Madballs.
Dogs love Madballs. Don't feed them to them because they're pretty easily torn down.
Yeah.
If you want to get those, they're pretty expensive nowadays. They're anywhere from $30 to $40. But I might get some.
Now I've helped you on your trek to hunt some of these down, and we have noticed that they've been flying off the shelves, and online they're racking up some pretty big prices.
The ones we're gonna get to right now, we'll get to that right now. The one we're almost there. the current ones, which are the ones I was talking about right now, you're talking about, are the current re-release from Just Play, who is owned by American Greetings, and put the current Slobulus up. These are a little bit more kid friendly, I would say.
Yeah, they're a little bit less gross. I mean, they're still kind of gross.
They're gross, but they're a little more cartoony.
Yeah.
These are the ones that are kind of flying off the shelf. And if you go online, you'll see scalpers selling them for like $30, $34, $24 when they're really a $7 ball.
Now, I will say this, folks, and we discovered this when I was helping them decide whether to keep them in the cart or not.
Yeah, this is kind of important.
As a collector myself, I like to keep stuff on card.
I was going to do the same, yes.
You know, it just became, as I got older, it just became, you know, logical. Yes, it saves space. You can keep your figures clean, and it just looks cool.
Sell them later on.
Yeah, maybe? if you're in a bind, you can sell them later on, and it just looks cool. You know, you hang them up places. It's neat. and these little suckers come in cards and bubble pack cards, and it's cool to look at them like that. But the unfortunate part is that since they are paint on foam, if they're exposed to, I guess, heat or just maybe friction and stuff, the paint does start to come off.
If you don't have like the perfect conditions,
it will
stick to the bubble.
It will affect the ball.
That happened to one of my skull faces, or my skull face, I should say. The paint started peeling off, which sucks.
So if you're gonna pay $1 bazillion for,
especially if you're gonna get them on eBay, just open them.
Yeah, you gotta make sure. It's probably not a good idea to keep these in the card.
Yeah.
You know, which is a shame as a collector if you like to keep them in the card, but I mean they're not really that hard to clean anyway. So, but the fact is that they do peel some. It's not very visible on screen, but you know because of the color.
The brain, maybe the brain.
Yeah, the brain has a little, you know, and it got stuck to the card and the paint came off. So anyway, if you're out there to keep these in the card as a collectible, just be warned that they may in fact peel on you.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah,
but you know, of course, with this current re-release, we also had Kid Robot re-release some, also licensed by American Greetings.
It's just all American Greetings.
It's all American Greetings, but this one's Kid Robot. They have released a few series. They have a keychain series, which are keychains, obviously. They have a small, like little statuettes, kind of.
Oh yeah, with the bodies.
With a little no, they have a little stand, like a slime stand, and the head. I don't have any of those. Those are kind of expensive too. They're blind bags, so good luck finding them. And they also release slightly bigger versions of those. And of course these. Those are probably my favorite.
These right here?
Yeah, because they're big and they're cool.
So let's just we're basically gonna show you the more commercially available ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we found these at Walmart and Toys R Us and places like that.
Yeah, I only had to order a few of them.
Yeah. So these are the most commercially available to the public. So that's the ones we're gonna look over.
The Kid Robot ones don't come in board and bubbles, so you don't have to worry about the peeling. But I do recommend opening them because they come in nets, and it seems like that net might, peel off.
Yeah, that and then the net doesn't really look cool.
Net look like shit.
Yeah, you don't want a net bag. I mean, at that point, just take the damn ball out.
Yeah, but we should probably go through these.
Okay, so this is let's go through the small ones first, or the big ones?
Yeah, let's go to small ones.
Small ones, okay. These are the more kid-friendly ones. Okay, we're already seeing Slobulus. There he is.
I'm going to try to zoom in. We're going to do some info. Nope, it's not going to work.
Don't do that.
So, just squint. This is Slobulus, the more cartoony, I guess? Slobulus. I like it. His hair sucks.
Yeah, his hair's just a big patch of black.
Yeah, it's kind of...
He's got kind of a little pompadour.
Yeah.
He's like if Frankenstein got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
That's basically what it looks like.
I like it, but I could do with a better hair. Also, a theme with this series is that they all have X's on their eyes.
Yeah, that's not very cool.
Not a huge fan of.
That's not great.
But
he's a pretty cool guy, though.
They're Slobulus. Oh, also another hint or another tip from a collector, I guess. If you want to stand for your balls, Powerade caps are really good. Just put them on there. You won't have to worry about them falling and your dog's eating them and shit.
What if we zigzag between this? Okay, that's the Slobulus for the
Just Play American Greetings.
Just Play. Here's the much grosser looking
Kid Robot
version. Pretty cool.
Which I would say is more accurate to the original release.
Yeah, the hair has actual detail in it.
Yeah, there's like a patch.
And there's a huge iron
patch, I guess.
What is that?
I don't know, like a stitch.
That's not stitch?
It's like a patch or something, like his brain's pouring.
It's not a patch. Well, anyway.
It's like a Frankenstein thing.
That's the worst. What the fuck?
It's good.
He has a plate on his head.
There you go.
Frankenstein thing. Anyway.
He's also got a bug on his hair.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more detail on these.
They're definitely much grosser
than
the other ones. So that's a pretty cool looking dude right there.
I really like those.
Sometimes the painting is not great. The paint job on him is not great.
Yeah.
And so he's done some alterations to some of these. This one not, right? This one's is exactly how it came. Yeah, sometimes they'll come all fucked up. So you gotta really, it's best to buy these
on
at the
shelf,
store.
Yeah.
That way you can view them.
We'll get to that right now. I made a mistake of ordering one, and it doesn't look as cool as the one that we saw at Toys R Us later.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
So next.
The next one.
Well,
should we go with? Oh, there's another.
We should mention that,
Yes.
there's the small-ass version of them.
These are also released by Just Play and American Greetings. I gotta stop saying American Greetings. Just Play. These are smaller versions of the bigger version.
Of the medium-sized version.
They're kind of the same, slightly different paint on some of them, but they're mostly the same. And they're just smaller. They're cool.
Yeah, the small versions actually have a much better paint job than the medium-sized
Some of them,
version.
yes. Some of these, yeah. They come in blind bags, so freaking good luck trying to find the one you want. We got lucky.
We cheated. We peeked in the bags.
We peeked on some. Oh, also with those smaller ones, just another hint. If you want a Coke bottle top, good stand.
Now we're moving on to, what's this guy called? Dustbrain?
Dustbrain.
Dustbrain is basically a damn mummy.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, there ain't much to him other than he's a
Mummy.
wrapped ball with a wrapped fucking mummy face.
Yeah.
And this is probably, in my opinion, the coolest one right here, the Kid Robot version. Because the other one is
I kind of like this one a little more
that guy.
because he's got like a scarab in his head.
Yeah, not a fan of the scarab.
He's got like slime coming out.
I will say that this guy looks way higher than this guy.
He does. This one just kind of looks bored.
Yeah. This one got high because he's trying to deal with his apathy. This one just decided, I'm going to commit suicide.
The paint
later.
job is way better on this one, though.
Yes, the paint job is pretty damn good on this. This one, they just kind of
If
lathered
this
it
one
in
had
one
the
color.
paint job of the Kid Robot one, it would have been great.
Yeah.
And then we have the small one, of course.
Small version. It's just a small version of that one. Right there. Pretty cool. Same thing. Better paint job, though.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
kind of.
So next. Who's next? This guy?
Oh, Screamy Mimi.
Screamy Mimi.
Screamy Mimi's probably my least favorite.
I know a guy that looks like this.
Because
probably.
look at that guy.
It's a baseball.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I guess
Screamy
if
Mimi.
you like baseball and gross things. This one has some peel on the tongue, so...
If you like baseball and George Burns,
Yeah.
that's the guy for you. Yeah. I mean,
Again,
this is way cooler looking
Yes,
than...
again, the paint job's really good. It's just the theme I don't really dig.
Well, never mind. You know, I kind of like this design a lot more. It's less... This guy looks less annoying than that guy.
He really does. And he's got, like, goo coming out of his stitches. That's kind of cool.
The seam... I mean, the seam's kind of weird. I've never seen a baseball that seemed like that, but...
Yeah, it's bizarre, actually.
But he does have a little brain spilling out. And he looks like less of an asshole.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool looking guy. And the small one is just, of course, again...
This one is better, though. I actually think this is probably the best one.
The color is much more actual baseball color.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Screaming Mimi. He screams. He memes.
He does memes.
Queefs.
That's right, he does memes.
This is your favorite, right? Hornhead?
Of these, yes. Probably.
Hornhead is Cyclops, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
mean, he's got one eye.
He's got a
so
horn.
Captain Obvious.
This one, I kind of have to add some criticisms to this one. The stitches that you see currently all painted right now on his face, I had to go in and touch up because for some reason the front, or his actual face, the stitches weren't painted. They were just purple.
Not to mention the nose ring
the
was
nose
not
ring
painted.
was also not painted. It was just purple.
However,
in the back, they're painted.
Yeah. And we've seen versions that are painted. So, again,
just
scour the shelves and look out for...
If not, I found that acrylic silver paint works pretty well. You just have to be careful when applying it. But yeah, this one I had to paint.
That's a pretty cool looking dude.
It's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
So let's put him down. And this is the more kid-friendly one. I hate his eye on this, man.
The
eye X has to go.
It's a good ball, but that eye is not good.
Yeah. Also, the purple's kind of like
Purple's
pussy.
a little bright, yeah.
Although...
If I was a kid, I would like that.
Yeah, if I was a kid, I'd definitely like that.
Yeah. So...
Beard is kind of blue, or light purple, I'm sorry, or dark purple.
It's a good one, but it's not as good as the Kid Robot.
And, of course, the
small one is better, though.
Yeah, this paint job is way, way better. And the purple is it's not so friendly.
Yeah.
Friendly? Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking dude. And what the fuck's next? This
Oculus.
Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you here. It's a fucking eye.
Now,
That's it.
this is not Kid Robot's fault because they are just re-releasing it, but this one's kind of lazy.
Yes, it's lazy, and I will say that the paint job on this one is terrible. First of all, you can't see the striations on the eye very well, and then the kind of busted blood vessels are shit. I mean, they're shittily painted. That's not even a word, shittily, but
This one I also
it just kind of went over.
This one I had to order online, so I'm sure there's better paint jobs out there. This is just the best one I could find, or the one I got because I ordered it online. So just hunt for it if you want it. Although it's just an eye, I wouldn't recommend getting it.
Now
I actually kind of like this one better.
Yeah, this guy's not just an eye. I mean, he is an eye, but he's got a little face going on there.
He's like a happy guy.
He's happy. I mean, he's clearly I was gonna say a retard.
Well, he's mentally challenged.
Yeah, he rides a little yellow bus.
He goes, he's short bus. Short bus eye.
Paint job is a little better.
He just lost some subs, but okay.
Yep, that's cool. And of course, the small one.
The somehow better small one.
Better paint job, but same as that guy right there.
Yeah.
So if you like eyes, that's the one for you.
You can have 3 of them.
This is arguably the best.
Yes.
I think in the Kid Robot one.
No, the only reason it's not my absolute favorite of the Kid Robots is because there is better paint jobs out there.
Yeah.
I just
see. Now we were on the hunt for these.
Yes.
And you could have gotten the good one, but you decided not to.
And so I ordered it online because I assumed it wouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah. And the paint job's not great.
It's good here. Trust me, that's because you haven't seen the better paint jobs out there.
Yeah, the better paint job looks awesome on this, but this is already awesome.
And this is actually slightly altered. We had to go in with a Sharpie and actually darken some of it.
Yeah, some of the spots are darkened by Sharpie. But if you get a good paint job on these, they look great.
Yeah,
and it's just a big ass skull.
This one's one I have to recommend. You have to look for it because if you order it online, you might get something like this, which is still good. So it's not as good as the other one.
And then we got the smaller version,
which I like.
It's not great, Now I wish an element of this small, like he looks like, what the fuck, man? He looks like like Carl from Sling Blade. Like if he rotted away,
he kind of does actually.
This would be his skull, right there.
He's kind of got like a mischievous thing going.
Now, if that one had a bursting out brain, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it does not. Instead, we got Carl here with a bursting out brain. But it's still pretty cool. But it's not that.
I like it.
And of course, small one. Let me take the box balls out.
Yeah.
It's just a way better painted version of the medium-sized one. So
I just realized these are looking like shit on the camera, but I'll add pictures in. I won't really.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Obviously, we didn't give a shit.
There's also in the blind box for the small ones. There's also a glow-in-the-dark one, which doesn't look great.
Of this guy.
Yeah, a small glow-in-the-dark one. It's just an all-white one that glows in the dark.
Now the small bags.
I don't have that one.
The small bags have what more? It's Series 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a few more characters in Series 1 of the blind bags than these.
Which is going to be Series 2 of these.
Of the other size.
The other ones, yes, those.
But for now, the blind bags have basically Series 1 and 2 released.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's look at the
extras.
The others in Series 1. And, wow, is that many? Really?
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's pretty cool.
Start with the crappiest one.
Okay, the crappy. Let me guess. Fist face. Fist face is a stupid fist, as you can kind of see there, with a damned eye.
I'll add pictures. Now, I do have a problem with this, other than the design stinks. They put the trademarking and everything on the wrong end.
Yeah, so the fist has got to be backwards now.
Yeah, so if you try to display it, it looks like he's upside down.
So fist face isn't cool.
Fist face kind of stinks. I'm not looking forward to that one. Yeah, that one.
What's this guy
called? I don't remember this guy's name. Bruiser or something?
Bruiser something or other.
Bruiser Brother or some shit like that.
He's basically a pilot, right?
I don't really know.
Yeah, he's like a pilot. He's got a little pilot cap on and some goggles. And
he's just kind of retarded looking.
Yeah, he's like there we go.
I mean,
he's mentally challenged looking.
I like it though.
He's like if the brawny guy went up in a fighter jet and then got in a crash.
Let's just say there's a reason he's wearing that helmet.
His eyeball came out.
And it's not because he's a pilot.
Yeah, and he's got Gene Simmons' tongue.
Yeah.
That's about it for that
He
guy.
probably has duck feet. Yeah, that one I'm not looking too much for because I have a feeling the big one's gonna look annoying. But I like the small one.
And his name is what? What's
Snake
this guy?
bait. This one I like. This one I like a lot.
It's basically a snake head with a human skull in it.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
in
he,
its
like,
maw.
He like ate someone or something.
Some saliva dripping over it.
It's good.
It's pretty cool looking, man. It's basically just the back of the snake head there, but
I think that one's gonna be cool, big.
yeah, hopefully it is. That's pretty neat. I'd like that. And the
We got
next one is
Lips.
Lock Lips. Lock Lips turned out a lot cooler looking than I thought he was gonna.
Lock Lips, I'm not a huge fan of, but he's okay.
You know,
I like the.
he's got a key embedded in his skin in the back.
Yeah,
for his lock
that's
lips.
cool. I like the other design of him, which there is another, I think, older design for it, which I'll try to put the picture in. I probably won't.
And then we got Swine Sucker.
I like Swine Sucker.
Swine Sucker's a pig.
He's good.
That's about it.
He looks like a damned asshole.
He's got some exposed muscle tissue in the back
that's
there.
Gross.
Big old tusks.
I'm looking forward to Swine Sucker when he's big.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, especially if
And
the color's not gay.
This is probably my... All right? This is probably my favorite one of all series.
Now, if you like Vincent Price,
You're going to be into
then you're
this
going to
one.
love this guy.
Fly. Or Buzz...
Buzz Off, I think
Yeah,
his name
Buzz
is.
Off.
I don't like the big X on the eyeball.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't it be like 100 X's?
Yeah, I
Like
could
this
do
one.
without the X.
But, I mean, who doesn't like a fly
It's
head?
good. I really like that one.
That's pretty cool.
Can't wait for that one to be big. Now, I don't know if Kid Robot is going to continue their series. I hope they do. I hope they make super detailed versions of those. That would be cool. But I don't know about that. Those are supposed to be coming out on fall. Or around fall. So look for those.
Which ones?
The
bigger versions of the small
bigger
ones?
versions of the small ones. There's also, again, like I said, there's also a glow-in-the-dark small one. There's also some other ones that I don't own. Obviously, I don't own the Art Asylum ones. But there was some released by Mondo Tees a while back, which I'll put a picture of up right now sometime. Those look great. Those are probably the best.
Yeah, those are the high-end collectible versions.
Yeah, they're expensive.
So basically, they've covered their markets. You
Yeah.
know, you got your keychains for, I guess people that drive.
Yeah.
And you got your
blind
small
bags
ones.
for people like gambling.
Yeah, and blind bags and or little kids that like little tiny things.
True.
I'm assuming, I guess.
You got your big collectibles.
You got your, kind of like, not high end, but kind of decent quality ones.
That's like the rich kids one.
And then you got your much more detailed ones, and then of course you got
The Mondo.
the Mondo ones, which if you got a arm to spare.
I don't know how much those used to be. They're currently sold out. If you go on eBay, they're like $100 each. Of course, there's also the old ones if you want to spend all of the money you have.
Yeah.
And there's been like games. Madballs is a series that's been around for a very long time.
Yeah, I thought they were gone like forever, but apparently
they keep coming back.
They just keep coming back.
Yeah.
There's a comic book series also, you said?
Yeah, there's a 4-issue comic book series going on now. There used to be one from Marvel back in the day. There's games.
Coming soon from Marvel Studios, Madballs.
Oh, that would be weird. I would watch that. Although if it's anything like Guardians, it'd be great.
Yeah, it'd definitely be psychedelic. Well, anyway,
So,
we've talked plenty about balls.
there's a lot of balls going on.
If we talk anymore, we're going to expose ourselves. So,
But we do have
Yeah.
4 more balls to show.
yeah,
But
well,
that's for another video.
we're not going to do that.
Go to our Pornhub vid.
God, that's gross.
But,
Although we will say that The Guardian has his own Pornhub video uploads, so go check him out because that's disgusting.
we're not going to link them.
We're not going to link him. You got to do the legwork on that one.
Because we're not insane.
But yeah, anyway, if you like Madballs, well, there you go. I guess you got some balls in your life now.
If you like this slightly more, I was gonna say more professional approach, but I don't think it was. We started talking about Pornhub and balls towards the end there.
Yeah, this review did need more dicks. But anyway,
There was more factoids. If you like this, let us know.
if you prefer us to go back to being
Pieces of
completely
shit.
sloppy assholes that just make fun of everything, well then let us know about that.
Yeah.
And or just leave the comments blank.
That seems to be the thing that's
That's
going
the
wrong
thing right now. But anyway, that's been us.
Yeah. We'll probably be back when the Series 2 comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Well, we'll be back with other stuff before that. Check out our other videos.
We're not going to do anything until Series 2 comes out.
Yeah. But,
check out our other shit, because we need it, man.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to even like us. Just check it out.
Just check it out. Like, hey, leave us hate.
Pity. Give us some pity.
Yeah, pity.
We'll take pity.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is Ahab. This is the GoonTick signing out.
On that depressing note.
Yeah, on that very different. We're going to go kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Also, you know, gotta go scrub my balls.